excited to be here, though. Let's do it.
It's a nice space in here. I like this.
Caris LeVert, Georges Niang, welcome to Atlanta. You're here, you just touched down, probably a crazy last 24 hours. Can you kind of walk us through what has happened?
Yeah, I mean, I think both of us are kind of in the same scenario. We were both in DC. I mean, trade deadline is crazy this time of year, and so you don't know what's going to happen, but obviously if it is going to happen, you're happy that you get traded to a high-class organization like this that's well-run and has good young talent. So it was tough at the same time, but once you got over the emotion, it was pretty exciting.
You know, it's always tough around this time, not just for us, I think for families as well. Kind of uprooting your life and moving to a new city. You know, great organization, a lot of young talent, and also get to move with G, so I think it makes it a little better for sure.
It's been a bit of a whirlwind. You know, a lot of people messaging me, a lot of people excited for me and my new opportunity. So it's, you know, a fresh start, new faces, new teammates, getting to know new guys, getting out there playing with them. Love the way they play, so that's basically what I'm excited for.
You guys got to walk in while some of the Hawks players were here. What was it like I saw you had a lot of familiar faces here. What was it like for you?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably from all the times I've talked smack on the court. They're probably like, this guy's in our building now. But no, it's great. You know, they have a great group of guys here, great locker room. So just, you know, reconnecting with some familiar faces, and then obviously guys that we're going to be sharing the court with. So it was definitely an exciting moment. It kind of made it full circle, right, and surreal. So that was big for me.
Yeah, for me, I know a couple of the guys on the coaching staff. We go back a few years, so it's always good to see familiar faces.
Yeah, I got to the practice facility, got to look around, get a nice little tour, do some physicals, meet some new people, saw some familiar faces. I also did P3 during my pre-draft, so I was really familiar with the area and, you know, the gym itself, so it was pretty cool.
I want to talk about each of your games now. You've obviously played under head coach Quinn Snyder before. You're an elite shooter. A lot of the guys have said coach's favorite thing to say is let it fly. What is it like to kind of play under a coach that's like that again?
You know what, hearing that saying brings back some good memories. So yeah, as a shooter, you definitely want to hear that. I think the best thing that, you know, Quinn does is, you know, instills confidence in his guys. You know, whether if you're the 15th guy or the star player, he's trying to breathe confidence into you, and I think that's huge, especially, you know, for me as a shooter. You know, you want to feel like your coach is supporting the shots that you're taking out there. So that's the biggest thing for me, is getting back and connecting with Quinn and playing for a guy that's going to continuously breathe confidence in you, the players around you, so that you're playing free-flowing basketball out there.
And then your game, extremely versatile. You can get downhill, you can shoot threes as well. How do you think you're going to help this roster?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to kind of meshing with the guys. I know we're trying to play fast. You know, Quinn has told us that. So I'm looking forward to, you know, getting up and down, you know, playing defense, kind of affecting the game in a lot of different ways. That's kind of my game.
And then you guys have both touched about how young the roster is here. You've got several 21-year-olds or rookies, 19. You guys have both been in the league for 9 years. Can you kind of talk about the energy you bring, the type of leadership that you're going to have in that locker room here?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that, you know, has allowed both of us to last this long is just being consistent, you know, with your habits. And I think when you're a young guy, you kind of can just free flow and go with the natural talent that you have. Like, you look at the natural talent, that's young talent that's on this roster, it's pretty impressive. So, you know, obviously coming in and just kind of, you know, instilling our presence with the consistency, the habits, showing up, being true professionals, and then obviously helping this team win. I mean, as older guys, you know, blending in with the younger roster, the goal is to continue to try and win games, and that's what we're here to do.
Yeah, professionalism. I think he hit it on the head. Professionalism and staying committed, you know, working on your craft. You know, you come into the facility late at night, you'll always see this guy in there. And that's something that has kept him in the league for 9 years. So that's definitely something that we want to, you know, try to, you know, push it forward to the younger guys here.
A lot of energy, a lot of passion, and that's just what I bring to the game, and I go from there. I can't wait to play with Trey. You know, I love his energy. I love how he plays. He's so electric, so it's going to be fun out there running in transition with him. I'm excited to play with Dyson. You know, I'm amazed by things he does out there on the defensive end. You know, I was watching a couple of videos of him explaining how he does it the other day, even before I knew about all of this. So just to be able to learn from him, take, what he got going on and apply it to my game.
And then you just talked about this a bit, but we're a little over halfway through the season. Do you guys kind of have some goals that you're hoping to hit either individually or with this team?
I think the biggest thing for us is, we're coming from a playoff team, and we, from that locker room looking into this locker room, we actually weren't successful against the Atlanta Hawks. So we actually have the utmost respect for, what they're doing here. And I think, making it to the playoffs is something that we expect, especially being in this locker room. So I think for us, the goal is to, propel or continue to guide that team to the playoffs and, make a playoff push.
I just want to win. Whatever that entails for this organization, that's what I want to do. I'm just here to be a winner and bring those attributes.
The last thing, have you heard about our A-Town down? You want to do that to the...
Oh,
what this
there
one?
we go.
There
yeah,
we
that
go.
one. We got the other guys to do it. Great, love it. Awesome.